Hello everyone. In the previous video we have seen grading or sieve analysis of aggregates. It may be for fine aggregate or coarse aggregate. So today in this video we are going to see the specific gravity of fine aggregate. Okay. So if I say the definition of specific gravity, so it is the ratio of weight of a given volume of aggregates to the weight of an equal volume of distilled water. So here the specific gravity of fine aggregate will be useful in mixed design of concrete, and also sometime it will be useful to find out the percentage of voids present in a given volume of a aggregate sample. So this specific gravity can be determined by using the pycnometer. I will show you the cross section of pycnometer. So before we will start the specific gravity in detail. So here I have mentioned some points. So how we are going to measure the specific gravity of fine aggregate? So around 200 to 400 grams fine sand, okay, dry sand we are going to take, and we have to sieve that sand through 4.75 mm IS sieve, because the fine aggregate or the aggregate which is passed through the 4.75 mm sieve, those all are termed as fine aggregate. Okay. So later that what we have to do, we have to take the empty weight of the pycnometer. Okay. So I will show the pycnometer. So this is the pycnometer cross section I am showing now. So this is the glass jar. Okay. So with the some conical cap or top is there. Okay, this is the conical top you are going to see in building material and testing laboratory also, and here one small hole is presented. Okay, that is the 5 mm diameter hole, and inside this conical means jar or a glass jar. So total arrangement we are going to call it as a pycnometer. Okay, so in this glass jar, first what we have to do, we have to take the empty weight of this jar. So these diagram represent the graphical representation of the specific gravity process. Okay, so here empty weight of the pycnometer, so that will be our W1. Next one, pycnometer plus dry weight soil. So inside the pycnometer, 1/3 height of the pycnometer we are going to fill the 200 to 400 gram of soil. Okay, this whatever this shading line is there, that is the soil here. Okay, so this shading line is represent this soil. So later what we have to do, we have to take the weight. So weight will be here pycnometer weight plus the soil present inside that weight. So that will be our W2. Okay, next step will be in this conical pycnometer only we are going to add the water. So that water should be filled up to this mark. Okay, so that will be our next step. So then we have to weight that pycnometer. So third, what will represent weight of pycnometer plus soil plus water. Okay, that will be the W3. Then after that we have to remove these things from that pycnometer, means soil, water, and we have to clean it. Then after cleaning, once it is cleaned, then we have to add the complete water inside that pycnometer. This is the weight of pycnometer plus water. Okay, so that will be our W4. Okay, so here first one is the empty weight of the pycnometer. This empty weight we are going to taking, so that will be our W1. Second one, the weight of pycnometer plus 1/3 of soil which is filled in the pycnometer. Okay, that will be our W2. And here in the third step we are going to take weight of pycnometer plus 1/3 of height of the soil which is placed on that pycnometer plus water. Okay, that will be our W3. Then in the W4, weight of pycnometer plus water. Okay, so this is the procedure. Once we calculated or once we take down the weight of W1, W2, W3, W4, and this is the formula to find out the specific gravity of aggregate. So W2 minus W1 and W divided by W2 minus W1 minus of W3 minus W1. This is the formula to find out the specific gravity of fine aggregate in laboratory. Okay, so similar test we are going to do in the building material and testing laboratory. This is your first experiment. Okay, so here I am just explaining how we are going to find out the specific gravity. gravity and what is the definition of specific gravity and what is the use of finding the specific gravity of fine aggregate. So specific gravity of fine aggregate is required while doing the mixed design of concrete. Okay, then to find out the percentage of voids, how much voids is presented inside the given volume of sample. Okay, so sample or aggregate. So for that purpose we need the specific gravity of fine aggregate. So next is the moisture content. So moisture content is nothing but the amount of water presented inside the aggregate. Okay, so it is very much necessary to determine the amount of water present inside the aggregate or in any sample, because it will affect the workability of the concrete. Okay, and once again it will affect the batching also. Batching, I will tell you what is the batching. Batching is nothing but we are going to weigh the aggregates, fine aggregate and coarse aggregate and cement in a required amount. Okay, while doing the batching or while doing the measurement. Okay, so it will be affect to the concrete. So for that purpose we need to find out the moisture content, how much percentage of moisture is presented inside the given volume of soil sample. So water content or moisture content is the quantity of water contained in a material. So how we are going to determine these things? First of all, an empty container we are going to take with the lid. Lid is nothing but it's a cover. Okay, then moist soil is placed inside that container and we are going to take the weight. So weight will be the weight of the container with moist soil and lid. Lid is that cover. Okay, so that will be our it will give the some weight. Then after that we have to place that soil only, means the soil which is taken in that lid or container, that soil only we are going to place in the oven for a period of 24 hours. Okay, so after that 24 hours we are going to check the weight. So weight may be container weight plus dry soil sample and lid. Okay, so these are the three weight we are going to take while determining the moisture content. So first coming to the first weight will be the weight of the container with lid, that will be the W1, means empty, the container doesn't have any material inside that. Okay, then second one, weight of the container with moist sample or soil and lid. Okay, so here second one, weight of the container is there, then plus we are going to place this some moist fine aggregate, means it's contains some water content. Okay, it's contains the waters are present inside that, so that plus lid is that cover up that container. Okay, so that will be W2. Then third one will be weight of the container with oven dried sample and lid, means whatever the amount we have here in the moist sample, so that moist sample we are going to place inside the oven for a period of 24 hours. Okay, after the 24 hours we are going to weigh once again. So that third weigh will be contains weight of the container with oven dried sample and lid, so that will be our W3. Then therefore the moisture content by dry weight can be determined by using this formula, that is W2 minus W1 minus of W3 minus W1 divided by W3 minus W1. In terms of percentage we are going to representing it, so into 100. Okay, this is the moisture content.